Why do chosen people often face a lot of difficulties and suffering? If you feel special, destined to fulfill an important mission, and constantly encounter insurmountable obstacles, know that you are not alone. Your suffering has meaning and can become a source of strength and growth. Chosen people are often perceived as privileged and protected from life's trials, but this is far from the truth. There is a myth that chosen individuals lead a carefree life, filled with successes and achievements. Many believe their path is paved with roses and that they have all the resources for an easy existence. However, the reality is that their path is full of complexities and challenges. Many share stories of how, being chosen, they face difficulties. These stories show that the suffering of the chosen is real and sometimes more intense than that of others. This demonstrates that the chosen are not immune to pain and suffering. Their path is often thorny and difficult, requiring immense strength of spirit and perseverance. Chosen individuals feel the burden of expectations and responsibilities. They feel they must meet high standards, be role models for others, and constantly improve. This creates additional pressure and stress, exacerbating their suffering. Their unique abilities and gifts are perceived as guarantees of success, but in reality, they face numerous obstacles. Real-life examples show how the chosen, despite their gifts, encounter difficulties. They share stories that their path is not always smooth. Many spiritual leaders have gone through severe trials that shaped them and helped them grow stronger. Chosen people often face loneliness and misunderstanding from others. Their spiritual journey and changes can create alienation even among close ones. This adds another layer of complexity to their lives, requiring not only physical and emotional resilience, but also spiritual flexibility. Their suffering is not in vain. By overcoming difficulties, the chosen enrich their inner world and develop abilities that help them fulfill their mission. They become a source of inspiration for others, showing that it is possible to overcome any obstacles and emerge stronger and wiser. We encourage you to share your stories and opinions in the comments. Your experience can become support and inspiration for others going through similar trials. Remember, your path, despite its challenges, has deep meaning and significance. To gain a deeper understanding of the chosen one's suffering, we will turn to various sources that help uncover the true essence of these trials. We will examine sacred scriptures, testimonies of believers, and the opinions of theologians to understand why suffering is an integral part of the path of the chosen. Let's start with a biblical example of suffering. The story of Job is one of the most powerful testimonies. Job was a righteous man, but lost everything: his family, wealth, and health. His suffering was unbearable, but he kept his faith, and in the end, God restored his life, making it even more blessed. This shows that even the greatest chosen ones face immense trials, and their suffering is not a sign of weakness or punishment. On the contrary, these trials often become the path to the greatest spiritual achievements. Many modern believers share their stories of going through difficulties and trials that help them grow spiritually. Personal stories of illnesses, losses, and other trials strengthen faith and serve as sources of inspiration for others. Joint prayers, spiritual conversations, and the support of fellow believers help individuals find the strength to overcome the toughest trials. Theologians and religious leaders also often reflect on the reasons for the chosen one's suffering, offering profound insights into its spiritual significance. Some theologians believe that the suffering of the chosen is a test of their faith and spiritual strength. They argue that through suffering, a person is purified and drawn closer to God. Other religious leaders emphasize that suffering leads to spiritual growth, helping individuals realize their true nature and purpose. The chosen often face loneliness and misunderstanding from others. Their spiritual journey and changes can create alienation even among close ones. This adds complexity to their lives, requiring not only physical and emotional resilience, but also spiritual flexibility. However, their suffering is not in vain. By overcoming difficulties, the chosen enrich their inner world and develop abilities that help them fulfill their mission. Overcoming difficulties becomes a source of inspiration for others. It shows that it is possible to overcome any obstacles and emerge stronger and wiser. Not all believers agree with traditional explanations of the chosen one's suffering. In our quest for truth and profound understanding, let's pay attention to alternative perspectives and consider important questions that may shed light on this complex topic. In the world of spiritual teachings, there are many interpretations of the Chosen One's suffering, each offering a unique perspective on the nature of these trials. One such concept is karma. According to this teaching, suffering results from past actions and aims at purifying the soul and balancing energies. Karma teaches us that every action has consequences, and suffering can be part of this great equation leading to spiritual enlightenment. Another important approach views suffering as trials to strengthen the spirit. This perspective emphasizes that through suffering, a person becomes stronger, their spirit is tempered, and they acquire new qualities necessary to fulfill their mission. Trials are seen as essential steps on the path of spiritual growth, helping the chosen develop resilience, patience, and wisdom. We should also consider the influence of external factors. The lives of the chosen can be filled with challenges and trials that come from the outside: social pressure, cultural barriers, personal conflicts. These factors can significantly complicate the Chosen One's path, requiring even greater strength and determination. Understanding these external influences helps us grasp the nature of their suffering and find ways to overcome these obstacles. To better understand your spiritual life and the trials that come your way, ask yourself one important question. What steps are you taking to resolve your problems? This question will help you reflect on your personal experience and find ways to overcome trials. The chosen must embrace their mission and use their gifts to help others. This path is not always easy, but accepting it and understanding the importance of their abilities can be key to true spiritual growth and service. Embracing your gift and using it for the greater good. Accepting your calling is the first and most important step on the path of the chosen. It involves recognizing that your abilities and talents are given to you for a reason, and they must be used for the benefit of others. This can be a difficult process, as it often requires overcoming doubts and fears. However, when the Chosen One embraces their gift, they begin to see how their efforts and contributions can significantly change the lives of others. For example, some may have the gift of healing, others the ability to inspire and motivate, and still others a deep understanding of spiritual truths. Using these gifts in the service of others helps not only those around them, but also the Chosen One themselves, as they begin to see the fruits of their labor and gain spiritual fulfillment. Fighting difficulties and believing in your strength. Accepting your calling is only the beginning of the journey. On this path, obstacles and difficulties inevitably arise. It is important to remember that each trial is an opportunity for growth and strengthening faith. Life examples show how faith and perseverance help overcome any barriers. Take, for instance, the story of Moses. He did not immediately accept his calling, experiencing doubts about his abilities and fear of responsibility. But through faith and determination, he was able to overcome his fears and lead the people of Israel to freedom. This story shows that believing in your strength and perseverance can help overcome any obstacles. Another example is the life of Mother Teresa. She faced many difficulties on her path to serving the poor and sick, but her deep faith and tireless perseverance allowed her to create one of the most renowned charitable organizations in the world. Her life shows that even the most difficult and seemingly insurmountable tasks can be accomplished if we believe in our strength and do not retreat in the face of challenges. It is important to remember that each trial is not just an obstacle, but an opportunity for spiritual growth and strengthening faith. When we accept our calling and use our gifts for the greater good, we become a source of inspiration for others and contribute to creating a world based on love and compassion. The chosen ones who embrace their calling and overcome obstacles on their path not only change their own lives, but also make a significant impact on the lives of those around them. Their path is full of challenges, but each overcome obstacle strengthens their faith and brings them closer to the true purpose of their mission. Prayer is the key to our spiritual well-being. It is a source of strength and comfort, helping us to maintain faith and resilience in the most challenging times. Prayer is not just a ritual, it is a profound spiritual act that connects us with higher forces. Through prayer, we gain confidence in our abilities and feel support from above. When our minds are cleansed of negative thoughts and focused on positive aspects of life, prayer helps us awaken the spirit and stay on the right path, despite all trials and difficulties. In moments of despair and doubt, prayer becomes an anchor that keeps us afloat and helps us overcome inner storms. There are many prayers and spiritual practices we can use to overcome difficulties. Let me share a few that can become sources of inspiration and support for you. Prayer for strength and resilience. Lord, grant me strength and resilience to overcome all difficulties on my path. Help me to remain faithful to my calling and find comfort in your love and wisdom. Prayer for peace and tranquility. God, grant me peace and tranquility in my heart. Help me to overcome fears and anxieties, find harmony and confidence in your support. Daily practice of gratitude helps us to focus on the positive aspects of life. Gratitude prayers strengthen our spirit and help us see blessings even in difficult times. Meditation calms our mind and connects us with our inner self. This practice helps us find inner peace and clarity, which is especially important in times of crisis. Studying and reflecting on sacred scriptures helps us to find answers to many questions and gain spiritual guidance. This strengthens our faith and helps us feel part of a greater plan. These prayers and practices not only help us to cope with current difficulties, but also contribute to our spiritual development. They teach us humility, patience, and faith, that everything happening has its purpose and leads us to spiritual growth. Chosen ones, use prayer and spiritual practices in your life. Find support and inspiration in them. May these sacred tools help you maintain resilience and overcome all obstacles on your path. May they guide you to higher goals, strengthening your faith and giving you the strength to fulfill your mission. Chosen ones, to overcome suffering and difficulties, we need concrete actions and strategies. These steps will help you not only cope with current trials, but also prepare you for future challenges, strengthening your spirit and mental health. The first thing to focus on is creating an environment that supports and inspires you. Surrounding yourself with people who understand and share your values and goals can become a powerful source of strength and comfort. These can be your friends, family, spiritual mentors, or members of your religious community. A supportive environment helps you not feel alone in your trials. Interacting with like-minded individuals, sharing prayers, engaging in spiritual conversations, and participating in community activities all contribute to strengthening your faith and resilience. Remember that your environment plays a crucial role in your emotional and spiritual well-being, so strive to create and maintain these connections. Resilience and emotional flexibility are qualities that help us deal with difficulties and recover from trials. There are numerous methods and exercises aimed at strengthening your spirit and mental health. Meditation and mindfulness techniques help calm the mind, increase concentration, and reduce stress levels. Regular mindfulness practice contributes to the development of your emotional resilience and flexibility. Regular physical exercise not only strengthens the body but also improves mental health. Physical activity promotes the release of endorphins, which enhance mood and help manage anxiety and depression. Professional help can be beneficial for those experiencing severe emotional difficulties. A psychotherapist or counselor can help develop strategies to overcome stress and strengthen emotional resilience. Religious practices and mentorship play a significant role in overcoming life's difficulties. They not only strengthen your faith, but also provide specific tools for spiritual growth and support. Regular prayers and meditations help you maintain a connection with higher forces, finding comfort and strength in difficult times. These practices contribute to inner peace and clarity, which are crucial for overcoming trials. Sacred scriptures contain a wealth of wise teachings and stories that can inspire and guide you through tough times. Studying them helps you find answers to many questions and strengthens your faith. Interacting with spiritual mentors and senior community members provides an opportunity to receive advice and support from experienced individuals. Mentors can help you cope with trials by sharing their experiences and knowledge. These practical steps will help you not only overcome current sufferings, but also prepare for future challenges. Creating a supportive environment, developing resilience, and utilizing religious practices are key elements on your path to spiritual and emotional well-being. May these steps strengthen you and guide you on the path of light and truth. Let's consider the stories of people who faced serious challenges but managed to overcome them and achieve success. One such person is Nik Vujicic. Born without arms and legs, he encountered immense physical and emotional difficulties. However, thanks to his faith and perseverance, Nik became a world-renowned motivational speaker, inspiring millions of people around the globe. His story shows that even the most difficult obstacles can be overcome with faith and strength of spirit. Another example is the story of Oprah Winfrey. Despite having a difficult childhood filled with violence and poverty, Oprah managed to overcome all difficulties and become one of the most influential women in the world. Her path to success demonstrates the importance of maintaining faith in oneself and persistently striving toward one's goals despite all obstacles. These success stories teach us many valuable lessons. Firstly, they show that self-belief and perseverance are key factors in overcoming difficulties. No matter what trials come your way, it is important to maintain faith in your abilities and not give up. Secondly, the stories of Nik Vujicic and Oprah Winfrey emphasize the importance of support and environment. Find those who will inspire and support you during difficult times. A supportive environment of like-minded individuals and mentors can become a powerful source of strength and comfort. These examples show that each of us has the potential for great achievements. Regardless of the obstacles that arise on our path, we are capable of overcoming them and reaching new heights if we believe in ourselves and persistently pursue our goals. Success stories like those of Nik Vujicic and Oprah Winfrey demonstrate that with faith, perseverance, and support, we can overcome any barriers and achieve incredible heights. May these examples inspire you and remind you that you too are capable of great achievements. Share your stories, inspire others, and together we can overcome all trials on our path. Remember that the suffering of the chosen is not in vain. It is part of the journey leading to greater spiritual growth and understanding of their mission. Thank you for your attention. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments. See you in the next video.